boxing fans, are you ready?
Welcome to Big Boys Boxing, where we're all about exactly that, the big boys. So without further ado,
Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
What is going on, team? Welcome back to Big Boys Boxing for another live commentary stream. We are about to see Guido Vianello v Jonathan Rice. The fighters aren't too far away from walking out. Guido Vianello is 10-1. 10-0 with one draw. His one draw was a bit of an escape out of jail against Kingsley Ibe, where he got cut badly. I thought he lost that fight, but house fighter gets the preference, I guess. And he's facing a late notice opponent in Jonathan Rice, who's 15-6 with one draw. Don't let the losses fool you. Jonathan Rice has been in there with some really good opposition. He's taken a few losses. One of them in particular was against Tony Yoka. I think Tony Yoka really lost that fight. He had a very close fight against Dempsey McKean, where they stopped the fight. I think it was in the final round or the second to last round, and that shouldn't have been stopped. He's had a bit of a rough time, has Jonathan Rice in his earlier career. He was much more of a defensive fighter earlier on, but these days he's got a lot more confidence in himself, and he proved that against Michael Polite Coffey, who was a very hot prospect. I was pretty high on him, but Jonathan Rice made him look pretty ordinary. Twice, stopped them both times. So I'm expecting Guido Vianello to get beaten in this fight. I'm not exactly sure whether it's going to be a stoppage or points decision, but I'm going to go with a stoppage. It's a 10-round fight, so there's time. Jonathan Rice is in reasonable shape for him. His last fight he was over 280 pounds, and you can see he got a bit tired before he stopped Michael Polite Coffey for the second time. This time he's in the 270s, 274 I think, which is pretty decent considering he only had 3 weeks notice. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this one. I'm mainly more looking forward to the main event being Efa Ajagba. He's 16 with the one loss to Frank Sanchez, fighting Stephen Shaw, who's 18-0. Stephen Shaw's flown under the radar big time. A lot of people don't know who he is, but he really does have some skills. As an amateur, he was a Olympic trialist. He's been around boxing all his life. His dad was a boxer too, I believe. This is his big shot to get into the spotlight. If he can beat Efa Ajagba, it certainly will be a wake-up call to many. Efa Ajagba definitely has a big power advantage, of course, but I think the skills gap is quite considerable, so it's going to be a matter of whether Efa can land his big right hand. And also Stephen Shaw, haven't really seen how he handles a punch from a big puncher, so if he gets clipped, we're going to find out, aren't we? So of course the point of boxing is to hit and not get hit, and I think the not getting hit part is definitely in Stephen Shaw's favor. The bookies have both of the replacement fighters in Stephen Shaw and Jonathan Rice as favorites, and if you haven't placed a bet already on the main event, a couple of bucks on Efa Ajagba for a knockout isn't a bad bet. It's paying 4-1. So get on that. But yeah, the fighters haven't quite come out yet. Let me get over. Nobody in the chat as yet. We did have Logan heard some popping earlier before I started the stream. How you streaming it, bro? Read the description if you're there, Mr. Logan. There is a link to the Big Boys Discord server there. There may just be somebody streaming it in one of the voice channels. But I would appreciate, if you're here, that you listen to my commentary, maybe turn down your and broadcast commentary, and yeah, hang about here. So if you are here, we're still waiting. As you can see, I've got my scorecard ready, and while you're here, if you haven't already, you really should hit that subscribe, the thumbs up, and the bell icon for future notifications. Help the channel out. So if you're in there, say hello in the chat. We are still waiting for these guys to come out. They shouldn't be too far away. The last fight went the distance between Adam Lopez and Abraham Nova. Adam Lopez was the favorite in the fight, but Abraham Nova started a little slow, but he put Adam Lopez down. I think it was in the 4th round and again in the 5th or the 6th, can't remember. And then Lopez made a good attempt at a comeback towards the last couple of rounds of the fight, but with those 2 knockdowns, he didn't really have a chance of winning the fight without getting some knockdowns of his own. So Adam Lopez takes another loss, and Abraham Nova, who was knocked out in his last fight against Rabisi Ramirez, gets a victory and gets back on winning terms. Alright, we got some of y'all in the house. Adari, how are you, mate? Good to see you. Stephen Shaw versus Jared Anderson. Well, if Stephen Shaw gets by Efa Ajagba, apparently that's going to be his next fight. So that's interesting. The commentary, however, if Efa Ajagba wins this fight, they're not talking about Anderson for him. They're talking about Daniel Dubois and Joe Joyce, interestingly. So we'll see what happens. A couple of decent heavyweight fights coming up. And there you go. Adari says Efa Ajagba v Daniel Dubois. I like the idea of that, but I don't know why ESPN are talking about it, because Daniel Dubois is next in line to face the WBA champion. He is currently injured. Filip Hrgovic had been ordered by the IBF to face Alexander Usyk, but the IBF now have rescinded that order because the WBA are next in line, as agreed between the 4 sanctioning bodies. Which is interesting because, like I said, Daniel Dubois is injured anyway, so why couldn't they continue with their order? I think it would help force Fury and Usyk to get on with shit and make that undisputed fight. Otherwise, Usyk would have to face Filip Hrgovic. But we got what we got. An injured Daniel Dubois who won't be back until at least July. And at that point, if undisputed hasn't happened by then, he will be ordered to face the WBA champion in Alexander Usyk. And of course, if the fight has happened, he will next be ordered to face the winner of undisputed anyway. Unless the belts get vacated after undisputed. So we will see. We are still waiting on these guys. You don't know in the house. What's going on, bro? If you guys are hearing me and all the sound is okay, could you just let me know in the chat? Just before we get into the fight, I want to make sure it's all tickety-boo. Be much appreciated, thank you. Now, I don't know what the hold up is. These guys are I just got the camera on the crowd in the ring, music playing, nothing happening. No excuse for the delay, unless there's some kind of glove issue or some shit. No commentators talking as yet. Man, maybe I should have waited for the ring walks to start. But hey, it gives y'all a chance to roll in. Let us know your picks in the chat. Who you got, by what method, in both of these heavyweight fights. Like I said, I'm going to take Rice by a later stoppage. I think I picked round 7 in our little prediction league. I'm not sure whether Rice will get there or not, but I'm pretty sure he'll win at the very least. And I'm picking Shaw by decision in the main event. But that's not to say I have full faith in that either. I just think he has better skills, but maybe not as much power, and I don't know how his chin is yet. So we shall see come the main event, but love to hear what you guys' picks are. Let us know, man. Hey. Right, I'll get the chat up on my phone because between rounds I'll be putting the scores up on my live scoreboard, as you can see. Yeah, waiting on these guys still. Hannibal in the house. Sounds loud and clear. Thank you, bro. Appreciate that. Still waiting on these guys. Come on, Top Rank. Get your shit together. Alright, let's me chat on my phone. Sweet. Come on. What's the delay? Trying to miss some Sunday football game or some shit. Who knows? Come on. So Mr. Hannibal in the chat. I'm going to go and tell everyone his pick. Since I told everyone mine and nobody seems to want to let us know theirs. I know he picked a unanimous decision for both of them. Let's have a look here. Prediction League. So Mr. Hannibal has Shaw by UD and Rice by UD. Also Mr. Phil Carl Roberts has got some picks in there. He's got Efa Ajagba by stoppage round 8. He also has, where is he? Where's Stephen Shaw? Efa Ajagba round 8 TKO. And Jonathan Rice by KO round 6. So there you go. Those are all the picks in the prediction league this week. And we still waiting. God damn it. Maybe I'll change that picture for the actual fight since I've got time. There we go. Got that one. I can go. Douche and douche. Magic, just like that. So that's our first fight. Alright, we've got commentary. These guys are going to start walking out in a sec. Alright, so we've got those pictures sorted. I'll just double check. Yep, we're good. Alright. I think this is really only the second top tier kind of prospect that Ajagba has faced. He only has 16 fights or something, so it's understandable, but he's gotten that much TV time and that much hype behind him, and a lot of people are just picking him because they don't know who Shaw is. We're going to find out. Guido Vianello is now in the ring. So we're not too far out, team. Oh, they're both in the ring. Making the final announcements. We're about to get busy. Some real heavyweight action. (15-6) with 1 draw, 10 knockouts for Johnny Rice. Introducing Guido. 10 wins, 9 knockouts. 1 draw, no losses. But he really hasn't faced anybody of any kind of note, Guido Vianello. I think ESPN have got pissed off with Baby in him. It's time to sink or swim. They initially had him fighting Stephen Shaw, and I thought that was pretty cruel. Unless Jonathan Rice is a bit older. So we'll see what happens. Final instructions from the referee. Here we go, team. Waiting. Ding. Round 1 underway. Comes to the center ring. Pouring jab hands. Touching. Both stepping around. Oh, nice little jab there from Guido. Leaping left hook that kind of grazes Rice from Vianello. I'll just call him Guido. It's less of a mouthful. Tries another leaping hook. Does Guido but misses. Lots of posturing. Steps in with a double jab, but both miss from Guido. Rice is pretty adept with defense and moving his head. Good jab from Rice, and Guido jabs back. Jab to the body from Guido. Tries a double jab with his head down, does Guido, but didn't really land. Rice backs up and gets out of the way. Rice is moving his head, bobbing. Nothing really happening. Tries a lazy jab to the body, does Guido, but parried by Rice. And another parried jab from Guido. Tries an overhand right, but missed from Guido. Jabs to the body, does Guido, but parried again from Rice. Jabbing to the chest, does Guido. Rice is looking. He's trying to just figure out a pattern. Jab to the body from both guys. Jab to the body from Rice. Guido steps in, tries one with a big overhand right, but he misses the right as Rice steps around to his left. Jab to the body from Guido. Double jab from Guido, but misses as Rice goes underneath, steps around. Posturing. Jab from Guido, but he's short. Got pretty good reactions for a big dude, does Jonathan Rice. Feints and then jabs to the body, does Rice with a stiff one. Tries a lead left hook and then a right hand from Guido, but man, Rice just made him look like an amateur. Missed everything. Pouring. Tries a double jab but gets countered, does Guido. Jab to the body from Rice. Posturing. Jab to the chest from Guido. It's a good stabby jab, and then Rice comes back with, oh, he lands an overhand right partially, does Guido. He followed the jab with an overhand. Another jab to the chest from Guido. Rice lazy jab back, but stiffer jab from Rice lands. Tries a double jab, stepping forward, does Guido. Partially blocked, tries the overhand right, and Rice rolls under it again. Tries to step into a stab jab, Guido, but parried, and again by Guido. Guido's jabbing short. Ding, that's the end of round 1. That's a Guido round. He wins that one on the jab. And more activity, of course. So, oops. I pushed the wrong button now. And get the scorecard. Guido Vianello gets 10, and Jonathan Rice gets a 9. Rice is staying pretty calm. He's not doing enough to win these early rounds. I think he's hoping that Guido's going to get a bit excited and maybe gas a bit, but he's going to have to do a bit more to the body. And Guido's stepping into that jab nicely, though it's very stiff. So here we go, ding, round 2. They come to the center ring. Guido's back on the jab, but only pouring it. Jabbing together. Double jab from Guido, lands. But to the chest. Tries the jab again, does Guido, and he missed. Steps into a jab, they both jab together. Guido trying to use that reach advantage he has. Well, I don't know if he actually has a reach advantage. He's taller, but Rice is pretty long. Trying to step into that jab and get out of town. Tries a 1-2 to Guido, but he's short. Well, he lands it that time. Second time, lands the right. And it does it again, except it was a hook right hand, but he missed the right hand. He landed the hook though. Missed the right because Rice stepped around. Oh, good right hand from Guido. Missed a couple of jabs as he stepped in, and as Rice stepped around, he caught him as he was exiting with the right. Yeah, do something, Rice. Steps in with the 1-2 again, does Guido. Not really landing though. Oh, he lands a nice stiff jab there from Guido. Come on, Rice, do something. Jabs to the body and then tries a left hook upstairs. Does Guido, but he missed the hook upstairs. Good stiff jab there from Rice. Tries that overhand right and he follows up with a hook this time, does Guido. They're all partially blocked though. Good jab from Rice, but jab straight back, does Guido. Good jab from Rice. Posturing, bad camera angle here. Tries double jab to the body and gets his head off the line and throws a hook upstairs, does Guido, but it was all kind of blocked by Rice. Rice comes in with a 1-2. Lands on the block though. Guido steps in, tries a big left hook, but Rice had his arm up and blocked it completely. Before they got tied up, the ref breaks him up and Guido jabs to the chest again. Feinting, tries a double jab and a right hand as Guido, but doesn't really land again. Rice backs up out of the way. Rice is trying to get him, bait him to come in. Tries a triple jab, one of them landed in there from Guido as Rice stepped around. And Rice tries a jab, but he gets parried. Jab to the body from Guido. Jab to the face from Rice, that was nice. Up jab. He's got his hands low. Up jabs again. Guido tries to counter him, but Rice steps around. Throws the 1-2 to Rice, but Guido's out of there. And back to the jab is Guido. Gonna have to do a bit more. Jab to the body to finish by Rice there. It's another Guido round. 2-zip, Vianello. Round 2, 10 for Guido, 9 for Rice. And they go to a commercial. Give me a chance to quickly look in the chat. Nothing going on. Nope. Alright. 10 seconds to go. Ding! Round 3 underway. Alright, there we go. Back to the fight. Posturing. Lots of feints from Guido. He's moving a lot. He's built like a racehorse, so he can probably afford to. Oh, good jab from Rice as Guido tried to come in. Guido's up on his toes. Jabs to the body from Guido. Pouring jab from Rice. He's tentative. He's trying to suck him into counter. He's just not getting the bites he wants. Jabs to the body awkwardly and then almost falls over trying to get away from Guido. Oh, nice jab from Guido. Pops it again, then Rice pops him back with one. Jabbing together 2 times. Guido's trying to smack down with the jab hand trick. He's pouring with it now as Guido. He seems a bit wary all of a sudden. Must have got caught with something a bit heavier than what I saw. He wants to stick it out, reaching. Steps in with a right hand and a left hook, but they're blocked from Rice. Jab to the chest from Guido. Posturing. 1-2 from Rice. Guido just gets out of the way of the right. Tries to step in and throw the 1-2 of his own, and they get tied up. Referee breaks him up. Back in center ring. Jab from Guido, but jab from Rice at the same time. There's a lot of this jabbing exactly the same time. Guido steps in, tries a 1-2 with an overhand right, but they get tied up and he missed the right. Back in center ring. Jabbing together again. Another jab from Guido behind it though lands. Oh, Rice throws a big right hand and he lands it. But Guido's not too phased. Sticks back at the jab. Jab from Rice. He's coming forward on Guido now. Guido's backing up a bit. Guido tries to step into a right hand, but Rice gets his head off the line and throws a right of his own. Rice has got his hands down by his hips, trying to... Oh, good up jab from Rice. Guido's high guard is quite wide. The up jab's getting up between it from Rice. Bad camera angle. There we go. Guido's tentative jab again. Rice tries a jab upstairs, but he's short. Jabs to the body does Guido and then steps in, but they get tied up. Posturing. Steps in with the jab to the body and then tries the right hand over the top, does Guido, but they get tied up again. 10 seconds left in the round. Jabbing together. Rice started. Guido steps in with an uncoordinated couple of punches, and that's the end of round 3. That's a tight round, that one for me. I think the cleaner shots might have been landed by Rice in that one. There was one right hand in particular that was pretty eye-catching, so I'll give Rice that round, but I wouldn't blame him if it went either way, to be honest. That round. Close round. King of Kings boxing in the house. Good to see you, man. Guido looks good so far. He does. He looks pretty agile. I expected him. He's more of a athlete, that's for sure. But we'll see how we get on when we get, round 4 is underway. Where's my bloody browser gone? Here it is. Lost my visual. Give me a sec. The round has started. Okay, Guido's jabbing again. Walking around. Tries the jab, does Guido. Tries the right hand, but it's blocked by Rice. Steps to the jab, but he's short, does Guido. Tries the 1-2, but as soon as he postures to throw that 2, Rice gets inside it and they get tied up. Guido's clumsy. Tries the jab, but he throws a bit of a right hook as well there. It kind of grazed Rice, that one. Throws the big overhand right behind the jab. Again does Guido, but Rice is under it. Tries the big overhand right. He follows it up with a hook and it lands this time from Guido. Pouring jab from Rice and he was short. He got countered with the right hand. Wasn't heavy, but it landed. Guido throws the 1-2 and the hook. Nothing on Guido's shots though. He doesn't seem like he's got much power at all. They're not affecting Rice, but Rice is not doing enough to win these rounds. He's just trying to counter. Tries the 1-2 again with the big overhand right and they get tied up from Guido. Pouring jab from Rice and that brings 3-punch combination from Guido. Nothing really too heavy in there though. He's going for speed more than power. Tries a big left hook and Rice leans back and gets out of the way of it. And tries a little combination. They get tied up again. Ref breaks them up. They're back in center ring. Posturing. Come on, Rice, you're going to have to do something. Tries the left hook, right hand. Missed those, but landed an uppercut to the body to Guido. Posturing. One stiff jab from Rice, and then Guido comes back with 3 punches. Now he steps into a 1-2 to Rice, but he's short on the 2. 1-2 from Guido, and it lands. It didn't phase Rice, but it landed. It's scoring punches. Posturing, touching jab hands. Come on, Rice. You're gonna have to get offensive, man. This defensive game ain't gonna do shit for you. 10 seconds to go in the round. Guido didn't have to do anything but defend himself, and he's won the round again. Ding ding. That's another Guido round. So let's give Guido another 10 points. And Rice gets 9. So my running scorecard is 39-37. Guido Vianello. No comments at present. We is good. Commercial break's over. Here we go. Round 5 underway. Posturing. Guido owns the center of the ring at the moment. Jab to the body from Guido. Tries the jab and the overhand again. Does Guido? So Rice keeps getting inside that overhand. He did it again. Takes the jab and gets too close for the overhand, and Guido just can't land it like that. Tries leading with the overhand right. This time partially landed, but Rice is real good at rolling with shots. They're tied up in the middle of the ring. Ref breaks him up. Jab from Rice, but it's only pouring. Lead overhand right from Guido. Looks like he's trying to throw heavy punches, but dude's just got no power, eh? Comes in again, tries to throw that combo and gets tied up again and again. Rice gets under them. Where's your jab, Johnny? Lead left hook, then a right uppercut to the body from Guido. Then he throws a right hand, sticks a jab out there as well, and it got Rice that stiff jab. Tries to lead with the overhand again, does Guido, but Rice gets his arm up, gets in the way. Oh, good stiff jab from Rice. That one landed. Guido tried to counter, but hey, Guido landed a left hook and then tried to throw again, but Rice gets right up in his face as soon as he starts trying to throw, and he keeps throwing behind him. Is Guido slowing a bit here, maybe? This might be what Rice was looking for, but you need to go to the body, Rice. Guido leads with the right hand, goes over the top again. Lands a jab there though, does Guido. Rice bobbing in and out with his hands down. Throws the 1-2. Lands this time. Guido dives in with the jab and grabs hold. Jab from Rice. Right hand from Rice. Guido steps around and tries to throw an overhand of his own, but Rice had his arm up again. Guido goes to throw that big right hand and Rice just bobs under it again. They get tied up. So unco is Guido. He's fast, but he's unco. Bit of an exchange there, nothing too much landed. Oh, good right to the body from Guido. Leads with the right hand. Gets parried and Rice pushes him back. Jab to the body from Rice as Guido steps around. Another jab to the body, right hand, left hook. Guido comes back with a good jab. Tries to throw the 1-2. Does Guido, they get tied up, 10 seconds to go. Oh, good jab from Rice. Man, most of the stuff Guido threw in that round was scrappy shit that didn't really land. And there was a couple of good shots from Rice in that round. I think I'll give that to Rice, but once again, he's not putting out much, so it's hard to say that's a clear round. But I'm going to give that one to Rice anyway, because he landed the cleaner work to me. Guido's real unco and scrappy. He's fast, no power, but he's unco as shit. Well, that's what it looks like to me anyway. You're quite welcome to disagree. Ajagba getting knocked out. Woo, that's a big call. You don't know. I don't know if Shaw's got the power, but we'll see. Right, here we go. Round 6 is underway. Centering. Guido bouncing on his toes. Jab from Rice, and Guido tries to throw a hook to the body before they get tied up. Jabbing together again. Tries to double jab in the right hand, but Rice gets under that right hand again. He's always under it. Leads with the right hand, but he gets caught with a shot from Rice. Guido throws a 3-punch combination and misses all of them, then jabs to the body. Rice threw a jab and missed. Guido threw a combo and missed. Tries to lead with the right hand and a left hook. I think the left hook landed a bit that time from Guido. Just messy combination from Guido. One of them, oh, good left hook landed from Guido. Right hand exchanges as well in there. They both get tied up again as they both come into punch. Oh, big right hand from Rice. That backed Guido up. Whoa, that was a big shot. Now Rice is trying to hunt him a bit. Oh, he's cut too, he's Guido. That punch cut him. Guido tried to throw a jab and then a 2, and Rice was under it, so Guido grabbed him. Yeah, that's a big cut from Guido on Guido. Left eyelid is cut bad. Another exchange where they get tied up again. Soon as Guido throws and misses, he grabs hold at the moment. And he did it again, tries to throw, but Rice bobs down, so Guido jumps on top of him and pushes him down. Come on, Johnny. Guido tries to throw a left hook to the body. It was blocked, and then a right hand over the top that Rice went under. He wastes so many punches. This Guido tries the left hook, the right hand, then a left hook, and Rice gets around all of them somehow and throws Guido off him. Guido steps in, misses the jab, and they get tied up. Guido stepping in and misses the jab and grabs hold again. Tries it again, tries to throw the right uppercut to the body while he's in there. This time just Guido kind of landed. And dang, that's the end of that round. That's a Rice round for me. That big shot was the biggest punch in the fight, and that had Guido in trouble. Try and have a quick look at this cut before I do the score. Oh yeah, that's not a pretty cut. Right on the eyelid. Yeah, left eyelid. That right hand did it. So he's going to have to try not to get hit there for a while. Rice is going to target it. So that round goes to Rice. So Guido gets 9. Rice gets 10. Oh, they just showed the replay. Guido's head just about flew off his shoulders That was a big shot, man. Yeah, if this fight gets stopped now because of that cut, it was by a punch and it's after 4 rounds, so Guido will lose. Rice has just got to target that cut and get it. Jab from Rice. Guido tries to come back and they get tied up. Guido's getting warned for hitting behind the head. When he gets in close, he tries to wing and Johnny Rice just gets out of the way. Sometimes they hit him in the back of the head. Oh, tries a jab, uppercut as Rice. Hold on, ref has called time. Doctor. Oh, yeah, it's bleeding like hell. Yeah, they're looking at this. Doctor's asking him if he can see. There's blood pissing out everywhere. That's gotten worse. No. They're saying score the round. They're saying he can't continue. They're saying go to the scorecards. That's only if it's an accidental headbutt. That was caused by a punch. So if that's... Wow. Wait for the call here. They're going to stop it. They're trying to say it was a headbutt. Benji Estevez, the ref. No, he's saying it's a headbutt. You fucking incompetent idiot. It was that big right hand. You idiot. Oh, poor Johnny Rice. That's not fucking fair. It was a punch, you idiot. They're showing the punch now. No cut. Yeah, and there it bleeds instantly. It bleeds straight away. You idiot. No cut. Boof. Front on. Yep. It split it open. It showed it on the replay. Terrible call. They're still discussing the referee. The commission should be involved here, because that's bullshit. Here we go. The commission's involved. The right hand landed. Oh, they won't use the replay. He didn't call a fucking headbutt when it happened, or between rounds when they were attending on it, and now you call it a headbutt? You took a fucking pay cut. Took a check under the table and put it in your pocket, didn't you? You prick. You didn't see a punch, he said. I didn't see a punch, he's saying. Far out. What the hell is wrong with your eyes? I'm blind, but I'm not that fucking blind. Where did you see a headbutt? No. Idiot. There's still discussion going on here. The commission are all involved. The commission guy is saying, look, it was... Okay, they're going to use the replay even though it's not in the rules. Oh, that's going to go down like a shit sandwich with Guido Vianello, but... Let's see. So the commentary team are talking to Benji. Come on down here for a second. Let's watch this replay. Boof. Smacked him. Can see it open up, but wait a second. Here we go, the front on angle. No cut. Yep, and there it split. Alright, Johnny Rice is going to get the win by knockout. They finally sorted it out. Wow, that was almost a massive fuck up. Benji Estevez. I saw a head, but I didn't see a punch. What fucking fight were you watching, clown? Yep, Johnny Rice is going to get the win. There we go. Johnny Rice gets the win by TKO. They haven't made the announcement yet, but the referee was just going and telling each corner. I'm glad they got that sorted. Thank Christ. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Round 6. Oh no, round 7. That's round 7. Oh, I picked Johnny Rice by round 7 knockout. Whoop whoop. That's 10 points for me in the box in the prediction league, plus a KO King point too. Whoop whoop. Let's go. Here comes the announcement. Your winner by technical knockout, 7th round, Johnny Rice. Booyaka shot! Alright, to the comment. Wow, just wow, says Hannibal. That was dodgy as fuck. At least I suppose when Benji Estevez went and saw the replay, he called it straight away, but how do you miss that, man? You lucky punk, triple B. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You know it. I'm glad they got the right result in the end though. Jesus. That really would have gone down like a shit sandwich. And I still imagine if Guido Vianello has good management behind him, they should be saying no, there's no video replay in the contract or in the rules for this fight, so you shouldn't have been able to use it. Legal action, I can imagine, would be smart from Guido, but as it stands, Johnny Rice gets a knockout. Main event to come, team. Main event to come. So at the time of the stoppage, Guido, I had it drawn, but I wouldn't be averse to say that Guido was winning maybe one of those rounds, in particular the second round maybe. Maybe I was generous to Johnny Rice, but it is what it is. Let's set this mofo up for the next fight. Efa Ajagba v Stephen Shaw. Oh, what? Doesn't clear everything. Has to go through. Can I reset that actually? God damn it. That sucks, there's no refresh. Oh, what I'll do is I'll close it and open it again then. That works. There we go. There we go. Now we're all set. Yeah. So that's that. We're going to be a few minutes before the next fight, I imagine. So I'm just going to take a quick cigarette break. I'll be back shortly, team. Actually, better do that before I forget, because no doubt I will forget. Change the goddamn picture. And if you haven't already, be sure to hit that thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for future notifications. Alright, so I'm off for my cigarette break. I'll be back shortly, team. Alright team, I'm back. Family arrived home. I had to run to the shop to get mixes for our drink and found out there's another bottle in the bottom of the pantry. Choice. So, Stephen Shaw, 18 victories, 13 knockouts, no defeats. Let's get it. It's a good fight. Good fight, man. Could go either way. A bong breaker, hope. Didn't have time, man. Didn't have time. But we back. Efa Ajagba. 16 wins, 1 defeat, 13 KOs. '16 Olympian from Nigeria. The silent roller, Efa Ajagba. So yeah, team, you might hear a little background noise. My kids and family are home now, but it is what it is. We here. Sunday afternoon here in New Zealand. Right now it's 5:28 p.m. And fighters are in the center of the ring. Alright, fighters are back to their corners. It's gonna be interesting. What's gonna happen when Shaw gets clipped? How's his chin? Is he gonna be able to keep out of the big right hand's way? Fighters are in the center of the ring. Pouring jabs from Ajagba. High guard from Shaw. Couple of quick jabs from Shaw. Stepping around. He's not moving his head, but he's keeping his high guard. Jab to the body from Ajagba. Pouring jab from Ajagba. He's not really stepping into it. He's trying to set him up, obviously. Jab to the body from Ajagba. That was nice. A little quick hook to the left hook from Shaw. Then a jab from Ajagba. But it's on the high guard of Shaw. Shaw's posturing. Ajagba's posturing. Pouring. Stiffer jab from Ajagba. I might split the guard that time. Another couple of jabs on the guard from Ajagba. Double jab from Ajagba. Shaw stabbed one in there and moved his head off the line. Posturing. Oh, big right hand from Shaw. Ajagba backs up. Quick smart. Shaw coming forward. Stabbing jab, then a quick hook from Shaw. He's looking sharp as Shaw. It's making Ajagba look slow. Jab to the body from Ajagba. Let's call him Efa. Less of a mouthful. Jab from Efa, but only on the guard. Oh, good quick jab. Right, left hook, right hand from Shaw. He steps around, resets, pouring jab on the guard from Ajagba and then to the body from Efa. Sorry, much quicker jab from Shaw. Oh, another nice double jab from Shaw. Ajagba tries to come back, throws a right hand, but Ajagba steps back out of range. Looks very calm and composed to Shaw. Jab from Ajagba, the second one broke through the guard. Tries to set up for a big right hand to the body, does Ajagba, but it's parried from Shaw. Posturing. Jab up and down from Shaw. The up landed, the down hit on Ajagba's guard. Pouring jab on, he steps into a jab, but Shaw jabs back at him. Oh, good slip counter from Shaw. It didn't land that good to the shot, but he slipped it nicely. Jabs from Ajagba aren't really. Couple jab, and then to the body from Shaw. I think that's a Shaw round. He landed the more effective blows. It wasn't much difference in landed shots. Ajagba probably threw more, but he landed a lot of his jabs on the guard. So I've got Stephen Shaw winning the first round. We got in the chat, nothing new, all good. They're putting commercials in between the rounds and the main event. That's not cool. I guess it's not pay-per-view, so they're gonna make some money somehow. But come on, man, I want to hear what's going on between rounds in the corner. They're showing replays of the Shushu Carrington fight. Get that shit off. We've got a fight on. Dang, the bells rang and they still haven't got the fight on. There we go. Back to center ring. Ajagba walking forward with a pouring jab. Sharp jab from Shaw. In between there. Jab to the body from Ajagba. Slips a jab to Shaw. Still got that high guard. Looks very composed. Double pouring jab on the guard from Ajagba. He's pushing the jab out there, but it's not landing. Shaw gets on his bike, has a bit of a dance around. Counter jab from Shaw, and the second one lands as well. Ajagba's trying to use a bit of footwork, but he's not cutting off the ring. Shaw's just bouncing around the outside of the ring, waiting for Ajagba to do something. He knows he's ahead in the round. Oh, he might not be now. 1-2. To the body from Ajagba. Tries a jab, but it's on the guard again. Jab on the guard again from Ajagba. Jabs to the body. Partially parried still from Ajagba. Efa. Shaw on the move. Oh, good jab from Ajagba. Then he goes downstairs with the jab too. Good sharp jab from Shaw. He gets under a shot and lands one to the body, but Ajagba jabs. Oh, and then double jab from Shaw lands nicely. Ajagba comes back with a jab that lands. Then he jabs on the guard again. Jab to the body from Ajagba. Shaw coming forward. Ajagba tries an overhand, but Shaw gets under it. Good sharp jab from Shaw. Ajagba jabbing on the guard again. It's not effective on the guard. There you go, to the body from Efa. Then upstairs on the guard again from Efa. Efa tries a jab, but Shaw moves, gets out of range. Shaw looks a hell of a lot sharper here, man. He's got some skills. Good sharp jab from Shaw lands. Jabbing on the guard again as Ajagba. It's not doing shit, man. You're on the guard. Shaw jabs with him once, and then Ajagba jabs on the guard again. Shaw skips in, feints, and then lands a good jab upstairs. Double jab, right hand from Shaw. Efa's back on the jabbing the guard again. What's the point of jabbing the guard, man? Jab where the guard ain't. That's it. Downstairs from Efa. Upstairs jab from Shaw. Jab from Efa, jab from Efa. It's on the guard again. One-two to the body from Shaw. I think there was a counter from 1-2 to the body from Efa, but I think there was a counter from Shaw and there I couldn't see because of the camera angle. 10 to go on the round. Efa coming forward with a jab. Ding ding in round two. Another Shaw round for me. It's looking a little bit like the Sanchez fight. It's getting outboxed. Maybe he's trying to set Shaw up for something, but it's not happening right now. No way is it happening right now. He's got the volume, but he doesn't have the accuracy at this point. Shaw's pretty crafty. Like I was saying earlier, the dude's been boxing all his life. If you don't know what he's doing, there's something going wrong. He's looking good at the moment of Shaw, in my eyes. What do you all reckon so far? Tim, first round question? Yeah, I had Shaw winning it, but that first round was close. The second round was clear Shaw for me. Alright, it's back underway. Shit, I'm missing it. Here we go. Round 2. Steps in with an uppercut from miles away. It is Ajagba, but he missed. Shaw skipping around, managing range. Jab to the body from Efa. Jab to the body from Shaw. Oh, good right hand from Shaw lands. Efa's jabbing on the guard again. He's pouring the jab hand out there. He puts one to the body. Does Efa, lands. Jab. Jab, then upstairs, but missed from Efa and they get tied up. Oh, good sharp jab from Shaw. The jab is sharp, man. Trying to jab to the body is Efa, but he missed. He was short. Pops a jab out there to Shaw. So does Efa, but neither of them land. They're both out of range. Jab to the body from Shaw. Steps around, fakes with a left hook upstairs. Efa tries to jab, but he's short. Now he's jabbing on the guard again. Oh, he steps in with the right hand to Shaw and lands. Another combination from Shaw, down, up, down. Finishes with a hook, then a double jab. Efa gets round back to the center ring, pops one to the body, and then he pops it on the guard again. On the guard, on the guard. He's jabbing on the guard. That's not scoring shots, Efa. You got to do something smarter than that, boy. Posturing. Lazy jab from Efa. Oh, and a stiff one that lands from Efa. Lazy double from Shaw, and then he pops a right hand to the body. Efa steps in with the right hand, but he's short. Tries to jab again, but he's short. Shaw's managing the distance nicely here. Pops a jab to the body, does Efa. Moving. Feinting. 1-2 from Efa, but didn't really land. It wasn't like he wasn't sitting on his punch. He's trying to get a bit of speed. Shaw steps around, feints with the upstairs, and then lands a right hook to the body. Oh, good counter jab from Shaw. Sharp jab upstairs again as Efa goes to the body, and then a jab to the body from Shaw. And then he resets. Efa's back, jabbing on Shaw's guard again. He stabs one to the body, does Efa. Counter left hook from Shaw lands in there, but Efa comes back, tries to land a right hand, and that's the end of the round. More effective work from Stephen Shaw once again. I've got it 3-zip Shaw, but it could be 2-1. That first round was pretty tight. Oops, I put 10 on that. That was wrong. 9. Here we go. Keep opening the wrong program. Yeah, that's right. Still no comments there. Let us know your scores, team. How far off am I? Am I way wrong? Am I that biased because of my pick? I don't know. Alright, here we go. Ding, round 4 underway. Meeting center ring. Pouring jab. Oh, stiff double jab from Shaw. And again. Oh no, my stream is remixing. Oh, here we go. Ajagba stalking. Tries a pouring jab, but it's to the body and he's short. Shaw's got his hands wide. Throws a 1-2, but he's a bit short. I think the right to the body might have landed though in the 2. Efa walking forward, pumping a jab, but not much on it. Tries a wild left hook, does Efa. Throws a 1-2 to the body and lands, does Efa. Jab from Efa lands upstairs, downstairs, and Shaw gets a jab in there upstairs in between. Jab from Shaw was blocked though. Posturing. Shaw skipping around the outside of the ring. He cops a loose right hand to the body as he exits. Then he steps in with a 1-2, gets his head off the line nicely. Efa lands a good right hand in there. Didn't seem to affect Shaw though. They're both kind of pouring their jab hands out there at the moment. Stab to the body from Efa. Throws a big wide right hand from Efa, but he misses. Gets a short little left hook counter in there by Shaw. Jab from Efa. It's on the guard. Twice, and Shaw skips around to his left. Efa tries to jab to the body and gets clipped with a jab upstairs. Jab to the body from Efa. Tries to jab upstairs, but he's short. Pops the jab upstairs. Might have just touched Shaw, that last one. Shaw gets back to the center ring. Efa's pumping the jab on the guard twice, then he pops one into the body that lands. Jab upstairs from Efa. One of them landed. Oh, good jab from Efa. Tries to follow with a right, but he got countered before the right got there. Good snappy jab from Shaw as Efa's coming forward. Shaw steps forward, throws a 1-2 to the body, but he gets clipped with the jab upstairs on the way out. Lead right hand from Efa, but Shaw moved his head out of the way. Oh, he lands a good 1-2 from Shaw. Or was it a 2-1? 2-3. Left hook to finish from Shaw. Stab to the body from Efa. Tries the right hand upstairs, but Shaw blocked it. Hanging around at the edge of the ropes, skipping around the outside of the ring. Efa pops a jab. Tries a double jab right hand, but Shaw gets out of the way of the right hand. Good snappy jab from Shaw there lands. I think Ajagba is going to take this round. And stab to the body. Yeah, I think Efa got that one. He landed a couple of decent shots in there. Not quite enough coming back from Shaw, but he still looks very relaxed. Does Shaw? He doesn't look like he's in any kind of trouble or anything as yet. So round 4, 10 for Ajagba, 9 for Shaw. So I've got it 3-1. Could be 2-2 though. Come on team, let us know your scores. Chat's open. I got a 3-1 Shaw. Alright, here we go. Ding! 5th round is underway. Ajagba's walking forward. Oh, Shaw throws a 4-punch combination, a couple of hooks. Then he gets back on his bike around the outside. Ajagba tries the left hand 1-2. Shaw skips out of the way again. Snappy little jab from Shaw, leads with the right hand. Ajagba comes forward with a 1-2. Partially landed the 2, I think. Jabbing on the guard again. There's F8. Shaw's still skipping around. Tries a big right hand to F8, but Shaw leans and gets out of the way of it. Back to the center ring. Tries to jab down and up, does F8, but he gets caught with the jab upstairs when he went down. Still stalking. Shaw, side to side. Pops the jab, tries to get to the body, but is parried by Shaw. Steps in with a lead right hand to Shaw. Partially blocked though. Shaw coming forward a bit. FA trying to move his head. Pops a jab. Shaw feinting with the right hand, then lands a jab. Then he steps in with the right hand as well behind it. FA's backing up. Trying to get mobile. Now FA's trying to stalk again. Pouring the jab hand out there. Gets caught with 2 jabs by Shaw, but pops his own. Does FA. Pops one in there. Ship changing direction from Shaw. Good snappy jab. Oh, and a good right hand from Shaw over the top. Stab to the body from Efa. He tries the right hand over the top, but Shaw comes back with a jab upstairs. Efa popping the jab. That one landed nicely from Ajagba. Pops another jab, but he's slightly short. Oh, bit of a hook there from Efa. Lands. Throws the right hand over the top, but it's blocked. Shaw changes direction again. Gets a bit more space. He comes forward with the 1-2. One upstairs, two to the body. Efa comes with a jab upstairs. Efa trying to press. Coming forward with a jab. Posturing from Shaw. Efa jabbing on the guard. Not scoring. Double jab. Oh, got caught with a good counter right hand. Did Shaw. Jab from Shaw. Jab from Efa. Jab from Shaw. Another jab from Shaw. He's a bit short. Throws the right hand, but he's short with Shaw. Popping jab. Oh, good jab from Shaw there. Landed. Moving again is Shaw. To his left. He's backed up to the ropes. Efa pops the jab to the body. Shaw moves around so he's not on the ropes. This is a tough round to score. Shaw comes forward with a 1-2, then a jab. Efa pops a jab of his own. That's a tough round to score, that one. That's a real tough one to score, that one. I think I'll give it to Efa. She was pressing most of the round. And I don't think the judges can give that one to Shaw. Too defensive. So we'll give that to Efa. Oops. Supposed to be round 5, wasn't it? There we go. Round 5. So I've got it 47-48 Shaw. Could be 47-48 the other way, in my opinion. Dang, round 6 underway. They're both measuring with their hand out. Ajagba trying to throw an uppercut from 20 feet away. Trying to smack the hand out. Ajagba steps forward with a straight right and left hand, but he misses both, and Shaw pops 2 jabs in there. Shaw moving left and right. Jab from Shaw, Ajagba and Shaw. Ajagba tried to land a right hand, but he missed. Good sharp jab from Shaw. Oh, right hand left hook. The left hook landed from Efa. Jab to the body from Shaw. Still didn't seem to affect Shaw. That left hook landed nicely too. That's a good sign. Good left hand from left hook. Jab 1-2 from Shaw. Jab from Shaw. Jab from Efa. Tries the right hand as Efa, but he's short. Shaw was up against the ropes. Efa tried to throw the right hand, but Shaw ducked under it and they're tied up. The referee breaks him up. Popping a jab from Shaw. Pops a jab to the body, does Efa. Oh, good counter from Shaw there. Lands nicely. They're both trying to slip counter all the time. Both of them popping jabs and leaning back, and both of them missing. Posturing. Shaw's back close to the ropes. Double jab from Efa. Single jab in there from Shaw. Backed on the ropes. Efa goes to the body. That's how you do it. Shaw moves forward and grabs hold of Efa. The ref breaks him up. 1-2 from Efa, but it's on the guard. Tries the left hook, right hand, Efa, but they're both on the arms. So you got to do some more than this, Shaw. You're not busy enough. Jab to the body from Shaw. Jab upstairs from Shaw. Right hand from Shaw. It was on the guard though. Jab to the body from Efa, but he gets countered with a jab upstairs. Tries the 1-2 and the hooks, but misses, does Efa. Ducks under the Shaw, skips around, gets himself some space. Efa tries the jab, but Shaw's moving around to his left, getting out of the way. Steps forward with a 1-2. It's on the guard from Shaw. Jab from Efa lands. 10 to go in the round. Simultaneous jabbing. Jab to the body, but it's parried from Efa. I think that's a very tight round as well. Very tight. I think the combination, there was an eye-catching shot in there from Shaw, and I think that's enough to pip it for him. Very close round though, could have gone either way. But you know me, I can't give even rounds. That was a prime example of what I thought would be very close to a 10-10 round. I got 58-56 Shaw, but could be 57-57, could be 58-56 Ajagba. It's tight, man. It's very tight. Very tight, like a tiger. Alright, here we go, round 7 underway, ding. Touching jab hands. Sharp couple of jabs from Shaw. He moves around, gets out of range, now he's leaning on the ropes, waiting for it. So he dives forward with his head down, doesn't get caught. Simultaneous jabs, 3 of them. Double jab from Efa, and then they get tied up. Tries a jab upstairs, then to the body does Efa, but the bat miss and then parried. Shaw's moving around the ropes again. He's backed up to the corner. He's trying to draw a punch from Efa. Efa throws a right hand, partially lands. Shaw comes forward, lands a 1-2. Efa tries a overhand right, but he's short. A good little short straight right in there from Efa, landed. A good sharp jab from Shaw. And a little right hand in there lands as well. Throws the right to the body, does Efa. It was parried. Oh, right hand over the top. I think that partially landed from Efa. Double jab from Efa landed. Tries the 1-2. The 2's blocked though. Shaw comes back to it. He's walking forward now. Efa stabs to the body. Very reactive as Shaw. Tries the 1-2 to Efa, but Shaw leans back and gets out of the way. Pops a jab to Shaw, then throws a right hand. Gets out of the way of a returning jab. Lazy jab from Efa as he steps forward, and again Shaw steps around to his left. Big right hook to the body from Efa. Popping the jab from Efa and then throws a right to the body, but Shaw comes back with a right hand of his own. Posturing, jabbing on the guard is Efa. Posturing. Good jab in there from Shaw. Efa tries to counter him with a right but missed. Then throws a 1-2 and partially lands a 2. Does Efa. Good jab from Shaw. Oh, good straight right from Shaw. Popping the jab. It's on the back foot now as Efa. Shaw's coming forward. Pops a jab, does Efa, but Shaw leans back and gets out of the way. Leads with the right hand. Does Shaw. Efa pops a right to the body. Pops a jab upstairs to Shaw and then a good right hand. Efa comes back with a right hand of his own. I think that's an Efa round. Shaw's got to start stepping it up here. He's going to end up behind. So that was round 7. That's a Ajagba round. This is a dang close fight, man. Got diggity dang close. Alright, what we got here? Still no scores from any of y'all. More commercial, so we don't know what's going on in the corners. Great. It's the main event, man. Seconds out. Ding. The round started, but they're not showing the fight still. Here we go. Coming forward, double jab from Shaw, another jab. Efa jabs as well on the guard. Double jab from Efa. One of them landed in there. Counter jab from Shaw. Then he throws a 1-2 and then another jab. Lands. Then he throws a right hand to the body to Shaw. Trying to get a bit more aggressive maybe. Efa walks forward with the jab hook. Both all lefts. Pops a jab in there that lands, does Efa. Shaw back on the back foot, walking around again. Pops a jab, does Efa. Tries a big right hand and misses. Then a left hook and misses as well, does Efa. Throws the right hand over the top, but it's blocked by Shaw. Double jab from Efa, one of them landed. Got simultaneous jabs. Shaw's got the quicker jab, but Efa goes to the body with the right. Pops the jab again to Shaw, but Efa comes back with his own again. Feints to the body to Shaw. Feints with the jab, but not really. Steps forward with the 1-2. Tries to finish with the left hook, but he's short as Shaw. Efa comes forward with the jab. Pops it to the body. Shaw jabs upstairs while Efa goes down. Posturing. Looking for the counters as Shaw. Tried a big right hook, but he missed. Popping a jab as Efa lands. Popping a Shaw jab lands. Efa lands with that jab. This is a hell of a lot of jabs going on here. Jab, jab, jab from Efa. Tries the right hand, but Shaw bobs his head and gets out of the way of it. Jab from Efa lands. Another jab from Efa lands. Shaw's guard's gotten the slightly lower. Now he's got it back up again. He's waiting. Waiting for the big right hand. Efa tries it and he misses. Jab to the body from Shaw. Jab upstairs from Efa. Jab, uppercut, left hook. Partially landed, partially blocked the uppercut and hook from Efa. Shaw coming forward again. Pops a jab. Oh, good jab from both guys. Stiff from both of them at the same time. Pops a jab, but it's on the guard from Shaw. Pops a jab, touches him this time. Oh, good slip counter from Shaw, gets him with the left hook, but Efa got a jab in there as well. Throws a right to the body, does Efa. Posturing, pops to the body, does Efa, but it's blocked. Coming to the end of the round. Popping that jab again as Efa. What's Shaw doing? Seems to have stepped off the gas like he thinks he's way in front, but he's not, because he lost that round too. I think that evens it up for me. Let's have a look. That's an Efa round. Yep, it's evened it up for me. 76 apiece. So yeah, real tight fight here, man. Told you it was gonna be tight. It doesn't seem like neither of them really have tried to really sit down on any of their punches yet. It's a little bit disappointing. But time's coming. There's only 2 more rounds left. Dang, we're underway. Double jab, 3 jabs from Shaw, 2 from Efa, then Efa touches to the body, touches. Now he's pouring with the jab hand. Shaw steps over and throws the right hand, gets his head off the line, but Efa comes forward with his jab again. Two of them. Touching on the guard as Efa tries to counter jab to Shaw. Steps forward and throws the right hand over the top, but he's short of Shaw. Pops a jab. Efa's just pouring the jab hand out there, just touching the guard, not doing anything with it. Trying to wait. Tries the 1-2, but it's on the guard from Efa. Touching the jab. Shaw pops one in there, tries to throw the right hand with his head off the line, but misses. Up and down jab from Efa, with a blocked and parried. Throws the lead right hand as Efa. Doesn't land. Neither of these guys sitting on their punches. Come on! Walks forward with the 1-2, then a jab to the body does Efa. Most of them upstairs are on the block. Tries to step forward with the left hook does Shaw. Pops a couple of jabs from Shaw that land. Double jab from Efa and then throws a right hand, partially lands. Crowd starting to boo. Shaw skips forward and throws a right hand to the body. Efa's popping a jab. Most of them on the guard, some of them breaking through, but it's enough to win him the round. Here comes Shaw. Double jab right hand. Now Efa's backing up. Another jab from Shaw. Efa trying to jab at the same time. Shaw's pressing a little bit now. He needs to do more of it. Steps to the body with the jab to Shaw. Pops a jab does Efa, but it's kind of short. Or Shaw moves his head back just out of range. Steps in with a right to the body to Shaw. Pops a jab as well to Shaw. Efa pops a jab. Shaw pops a jab. Pops a jab again to Shaw. Pops a jab again to Efa. Come on, boys. You heavyweights. Trying to knock each other out. Throws a right to the body does Efa. Pouring the jab hands. Stiff jab from Shaw twice. A good counter jab from Shaw. Snaps the head back at Efa. 1-2 to the body from Shaw. Gets caught with a counter jab, but he pops a jab of his own as he comes forward on a juggler. He throws a left hook. Partially blocked. Efa's backing up. Shaw tries to throw a combination and Efa grabs hold of him. Ref breaks it up. Ten seconds to go in the round. See, I think Shaw's done enough. A good right hand to the body. And a good right hand over the top from Shaw. So I think that one's a Shaw round, but not by much either. They're very close rounds, man. Very close rounds. One to go. 85-86. Sure, I have it, but geez, the rounds are all that close. It could be anywhere. Seriously. This shit could be anywhere. It could be 4 rounds difference because the rounds are so close, depending what you like. It's crazy. I hate these fights where they're so close and there's not a lot happening. It's too technical. Both guys respect each other too much. So here we go. 10th and final round. Ding, ding, ding. Let's go. Touch gloves. Let's go. Shaw standing, not moving back. Efa trying to pour. Snappy jab from Shaw twice, 3 times. Tries a little bit of a left hook. Throws the right hand as Efa. It's blocked. Walking forward, pouring his jab hand. Bit of a snappy jab in there from Shaw. A switch hit jab from Shaw. Then he stabs one to the body. Oh, good combo from Shaw. But Efa comes back. Jab, jab, jab. They get tied up and close. Looked like Shaw was going to try and throw to the body, but they end up in the gutter. Jab from Efa lands. Jab from Shaw lands. Efa tries to pop the jab, as Shaw skips around out of dodge. Shaw steps in with a 1-2, but he's short on the 2. Tries to pop a jab, but he's short. Does Efa. Come on, you poofters. Fight! Jab from Shaw. He's coming forward. Throws the right hand and lands the Shaw. Oh, good jab from Efa in there. Good jab from Shaw again. It's just a jabbing contest, man. Where's your right hands, boys? Where's your body shots? Shaw steps in with a 1-2. Short on the 2, but Efa counters him to the body with a right. Jab from Shaw. Jab from Efa. Tries to slip and throw the right, but he's short. Gets caught with a counter shot from Shaw. Shaw steps forward, throws a good snappy jab. Efa pops a jab and he's short. Now he pops a jab, he steps into it, throws the right hand, he misses. Snappy jab from Shaw, but didn't land. Snappy jab from Efa, that one landed. Oh, 1-2, they both threw right hands and both landed simultaneously. Pops a jab from Shaw. Oh, good right hand from Shaw. Gets caught with a jab on the way out though. Efa pops a jab. Lead left hook from Shaw, he's short. Pops a jab from Efa, lands. Get your guard up if you're going to stand there and eat that shit. Shaw gets caught with a little bit of a up jab from Efa. Does Shaw. Efa steps forward. Shaw steps forward. Waving jabs out there, but nobody's landing. Simultaneous jabs. Efa lands a jab. Oh, another good jab from Efa. Throws the 1-2 to Shaw. Lands the 1. Gets caught with a counter in between. Misses the right. Jabbing competition. 10 seconds left in the fight. Shaw comes forward with the 1-2. Efa pops a jab. Shaw pops a jab. Throws the 1-2 to Shaw. Finishing aggressively, but it's a bit late. That's a tough round to score. God damn. I hate to have to do this. I really hate to have to do this. But you know what? I think I've got a draw. Oops. Not that one. That one. I've got a freaking draw. That last round could have gone either way. The whole fight has been like that, so I think a draw's fair. That's weird. That's some weird shit. I've got a draw. How did y'all have it? Let me know in the chat before the result comes out. Sorry, I just muted myself. My missus is giving me grief in the background. Yo. So of course we've got another commercial break before the result comes out. You got some, yeah. Yeah, she's still trying to be a smart ass in the background. Alright, yeah, so I got a draw. That sucks. Sucks a fat one. We'll see when this result comes out. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it to Efa because he looked more aggressive the whole fight. He probably threw more. But to me, he didn't necessarily land more. But on a fight that close, looking better could probably win you the fight. So, let's see what happens. Oh no, you missed half the fight. Suck. That sucks a fat one, Hannibal. Yeah, it was interesting in the fact that they were so even, but it's a little bit boring. It looked like nobody really seemed to want to try and hurt the other dude. So we'll see what happens, man. You don't know. Sure, but we'll give it to Efa. Okay. That's an interesting way to give a result there, bro. Ah, now we've got the ESPN Live Sports Intermission page without ads now. Oh, weird. Just give us the result, you punks. Like cooking something. When you think about it, Efa is the solely top-ranked fighter, and Stephen Shaw is co-promoted by Top Rank. I think he's Eye of the Tiger, maybe. Oh no, he's Lee DiBella, isn't he? Actually, yeah, DiBella Promotions is his primary promoter. So I don't know. This is going to be tight. No doubt it'll be controversial. I will let you guys hear the scores when they come out.
The silent ruler.
Oh, unanimous decision, 96-94. I can't argue with it. It was that close, but unanimous. I don't know about that, man. I don't know about that. But hey, that's how the cookie crumbles. I'm not going to argue with it. It was a close fight, and I think, you know, like I was just saying, Efa Ajagba being the solely top-ranked promoted fighter, and the fact that he looked more aggressive even though he wasn't landing a lot, probably won him that fight. So congratulations to Efa Ajagba. And that's that. I hope y'all enjoyed the live commentary stream. I'll catch y'all next time. I'm Jono from Big Boys Boxing, and I'm out. Peace.